Hello YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Hope you guys are all doing quite well. So, first things on a side note, I got a unboxing video which I'm going to be uploading to YouTube on the Worth Universe HG channel of me unboxing the following item. And this is not going to be mentioned as my favorite game for today's calendar. However, today's going to be counted as the 15th day. Sadly, again, I'm actually missing a chocolate here on this calendar, which is kind of weird. So, the 15th day here, you know, can't quite do it without a chocolate, so instead I'm going to bring up a different topic rather than my favorite game. This, of course, is going to be on a device I just got recently. I'm going to talk about this more in depth and give my brief opinion on the said device. And, of course, the device I'm talking about, I'll show you the box here, is the Udraw Gametablet, which of course includes some software of the game, Instant Artist. And so far I gotta say the device in the game is not too shabby. It's not bad, as a lot of people said. It's actually a little decenter than expectations would expose. Is it the greatest drawing device of all time? Absolutely not. There's bamboo tablets, there's these big whopping screens people use for digital art. But again, if you obviously use drawing tablets and then go to this thing, and this is going to be an inferior product, absolutely. But if you have kids who are very interested in drawing, I think that this is a good device for those kids. So if you do actually have a real legitimate digital drawing tablet that you use with your PC or a Mac, iOS, or whatever, you know, this right here would help a lot for keeping those kids off your shit, you know, pardon the French. But this right here is the drawing tablet for the PS3, and has its directional pads, or buttons rather, pads. The command buttons, which is X, square, triangle, and circle, has select and start up here next to the home button. And it's a pretty simplistic, straightforward device. On the back here it also has an on and off switch, has a link button, so that way you can synchronize it with this said toggle which you plug into your PS3, so that way this works with it, which I don't understand they could have not put the technology for the Bluetooth into this device. I mean, it is certified for the PS3, which of course PS3 does have a toggle inside of it, which of course can detect Bluetooth devices. I mean, again, it's not a big deal to add that. I mean, if the technology is there, it's a lot cheap to do, but I don't know what the heck they were thinking with that. I mean, it's not a big deal to plug this thing in front of your PS3 anyway, but again, I digress. The device itself works. It works quite well, again. It's not too shabby. It's very responsive to heat, so if you actually use your finger across it, it actually works quite well, because again, these said pencil devices, as I'm told, pretty much give out or extravagate a piece of heat that of course the tablet depicts on and is able to draw, which is quite cool and interesting to know. So again, when you draw with a device, it gives you this cord, which I guess it helps either make sure you don't lose the pen, or it actually somehow dispenses heat into the pen. I don't know how exactly that works, or it's probably just a cord that of course allows you to feel the pressure of this said tip, which again, I'm not 100% certain how this pen thingy works, but it works quite decent. So you draw, you do your doodles, and you of course put out artwork. So for the price I paid for this, again, it is definitely not a bad investment. It's quite a nifty piece of technology. Is it the most groundbreaking thing of all time? Absolutely not. It's certainly good though, and it's very compact. It's a very light device. You can store the Wi-Fi toggle inside the device or the tablet and be able to travel with it, which I don't see the point of that. However, it is good housekeeping to keep the toggle inside this said device when you're not using it. It uses three AA batteries, and you know, the software itself is it's somewhat you can be somewhat of an expert to use the technology in this software. it's, again, one of the things I'm going to draw out here is the downside is somewhat the software would be challenging, I think, for a lot of kids to truly get their heads around. Is it something silly and crazy for them just to use? Absolutely. It's a thing it's easy enough for them to play with, but to truly draw Picasso work, it'll take a lot of patience to use it. If you're an artist and you want a device to, draw on and, share artwork, this can somewhat do that to a degree if you're on a true budget. But honestly, I would save for it towards a bamboo tablet and actually use that instead, because I actually want to get a bamboo tablet for my PC. One of those things I actually do want to work on and practice with. I like doing drawing things here and there. That's one of my things I like to do. I like to get improving it better and better and better at it. That's as said of all art, but nonetheless, it's quite an interesting tablet. Could have been a lot better than what it is, but again, I mean, it's an interesting piece of technology again, and not too shabby, and it does attract a lot of smudge marks quite easily. But anywho, I'm going to play with this device, have a little bit of fun, practice with it, get a little bit better, and hopefully in the future give you guys a video of this said device. So take it easy, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care. Oh, tablet.